So, are you single after being in a long relationship? Had some time to think about it. Now you're ready to get back out there again, but you're a little scared because you don't want to be ghosted. You don't want to be played. You don't want to be left on scene. You don't want to be used for your body. Well, no worries. This video will have 5 key questions that you should ask before you start dating. So, hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Koron, Pierre. I'm your relationship guy, here to bring you the facts in dating and relationships. So, today we have a very powerful topic. We need to take care of a couple of things before we start dating again. And I suggest these 5 questions. These 5 questions are the major key to get you going on your dating journey. So, let's get to it. What are the 5 questions that you need to ask? Let's start with the first one. So, what is your purpose for dating? Now, this might be a little tricky because you're coming out of a relationship and you're so used to things that went on in that relationship, right? So now you're in the single world where it's full of smashing and dashing, it's full of Netflixes and chills, and that tender to remember, right? So, how do you avoid being caught up in this mixed bag of tricks here? You have to have a purpose for dating. You set strict standards. One of the things we do on this channel that I always talk about is I always tell you to look for that right person versus the wrong person at the right time versus the right time. I give you key elements to, discover each quality within those 4 different factors, right? And having a purpose definitely shows that person who's interested in you that way that you're a serious person, right? So let's say, because it is possible that you could have been in a long relationship and you don't want monogamy or you don't want to have a serious relationship. That is a possibility, but just have that purpose from the outset so that way you know if you do want to smash and dash before you get in another serious relationship, go ahead. Let that purpose be known, but make sure you establish that purpose by asking questions, right? And asking what is the purpose of this dating. Let's get to the second one. So now, are you down with team monogamy, right? So we're talking about monogamous relationships. When I talk about that right person for you, right? That person that's going to be committed, that person that's going to love you for you, that's going to be there for you, right? We need to establish the fact that we need people who are monogamous minded. Okay. And I know that might not be a proper phrase, but follow me. We need people who are serious and who want what we want, right? Do you want to grow old together? Like these people in this picture, right? It looks like they put the years in, the years of pain and toll. Not that we necessarily have to decide today that we're gonna grow old together. No, it's just a matter of is this a goal, right? Do you have couple goals? And do you actually follow that moniker till death do us part? So are you down with team monogamy, right? That's part of establishing your purpose and acknowledging that monogamy is a lifestyle that you want to be a part of. You can ask that question to see if this person you're talking to wants to be down. Let's get to the next one. Uh-oh, baggage, anyone? Now, before we unpack baggage, anyone, I have a question for you. Have you been in a circumstance in your relationship, or how has your dating process gone thus far? Have you had trouble finding someone who is that right person, or have you been attracted to the wrong people and you've been having a lot of trouble with the dating market? I'm curious to know. Please leave a comment in the box. I want to know what exactly has your experience been thus far. Okay, have you been finding the right ones, potential candidates, people that you're happy about, or have your journey been filled with struggling and finding the wrong one? So let's get into this baggage, anyone. Okay. Now, look at this guy in the image here. He clearly has baggage. He still misses his ex, or he's looking for a rebound, or he's just not over her. Asking the question. And you know what? You can even start with an indirect question. What does baggage look like to you? That's an indirect question. And then you could say, does that sound like you currently? Do you have baggage? But ask that question first because that first question will give you insight into how this person thinks. And then when you ask the baggage question, if they're not direct and if they don't come out and they don't tell you that they missed their ex or they're looking for that rebound, it'll come out, it'll show. The key thing is asking the right questions at the right time so you can get the right answer. All right. So let's move to the next one. She's giving him the hand. Let's see what this is. Are you taken? I think this is a question that people just assume that the person they're talking to doesn't have a girl, doesn't have a person. It is true that there are a lot of cheaters out there who have, women and they're out there dating. They're out there looking. They don't care about the fact that, they have a girl, right? And they're out there like they're single. So asking this question, right? And getting down to the nitty-gritty, like this quote right here, I'm working on a divorce. I actually did a video about, and I gave three really powerful reasons why a woman should not date a married man. Definitely go check that video out. I will put a link in the description. It's a powerful video, right? So if he's working on a divorce, I suggest that guy's probably not the right guy for you. Or he could be the right guy, but the timing is wrong. He should get that divorce first. I got a situationship. Uh-oh, beware the situationships, right? We already know about situationships from certain celebrities and who we kind of talked about on this channel. And if your goal is monogamy, like we said in the first question, right? Or if your purpose is to establish a serious relationship and this person has a situationship, I would suggest that, yes, something is going on. That's like a red flag. And if they hit you with the it's complicated, oh man, you already know that's a situationship disguised as a complication because that's what we do as humans. We like to make things complicated. So be wary of this situationships and complications. The last question. Now, my favorite show growing up back in the 90s was Martin. And one of the themes that was on that show was, Tommy, you ain't got a job. So you need to find out if you're dealing with a potential Tommy, okay? Ask, do you have a job? And like the old song goes, you got to have a J-O-B just to get with me and nothing going down but the rent. That's a fact. Now, money isn't everything, and I'm not telling you to make money everything. I'm not saying that a person needs to make a certain amount of money either. I mean, that's to your own discretion. You know what is the proper amount for you, right? But what I am saying is that person has to have some level of independence to be able to bring something of substance to the table. If this person doesn't have a job, chances are they're not really going to be able to really bring anything substantial to the table, right? Because look, now you've gone out on dates, they hit you with the I forgot my wallet at home. Now you out on 3 dates. He's a cute guy, cute girl, whatever. And now they're hitting you with the forgot the wallet at home. And they promise to take you out on a date. Are they just looking for free meals? I don't understand. Be wary of that. And I put the it's complicated. I meant to put I'm in between job opportunities. They love to hit you with that. If a person doesn't have a job and it seems like this guy is the right guy, that's a red flag that the timing is wrong. And I give caution when dealing with the right guy at the wrong time. The wrong time can lead to serious toxic issues that may arise. And not having a job, I'm not saying to not take on a guy like that, but you got to be cautious because as we know, money and finances is the number one reason why people get divorced. So that being said, I hope you got a lot of good insight in this video. These are the 5 questions that you must ask. And until next time, stay blessed. Thank you for watching the video. If you really enjoy the content, why don't you take the time to subscribe to the channel? Hit that bell icon so you get all your notifications. And then like the video so more cool people can check out the video. And listen, You can also show your support by sending a Cash App, Koron Pierre, $ Cash App. You know how to do it. Also, you can go to the PayPal and support that way as well. The link's in the description. We also are Amazon affiliates. That's another way you can support. Now, listen, we have one of the hottest podcasts. That's why I got this up behind me. Look at this, the Mature Topics Podcast. We go live each and every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have one of the livest discussions on the internet because we talk about those topics that are uncomfortable, that are needed to talk about. We learn things, we connect with experts and advocates, people with experience. So we don't just have a bunch of people just making things up. Listen, this is one of the most important podcasts based off the content and the conversations. I think you will enjoy it. You need to be there each and every Thursday. That's all for this video. Until next time, stay blessed.